Hey y'all. So today this video is going to be pretty quick. I literally just wanted to get into a story time, I guess. The planes. I guess a story time of, well, not even a story time, but I just wanted to talk to y'all about how ever since I've been learning tarot, I've been able to like understand like all the symbolism in my life, even down to like my dreams. Like learning tarot has helped me learn how to decode my like dreams, visions, daydreams that I've honestly been having since elementary school. And I think it's interesting, like one of my dreams, it felt so real that I literally sometimes be walking around here like, how am I alive? Because it felt so real. But also, I am a 12th house moon. I'm a Gemini moon in the 12th house. So I now can, the more I deep dive into like astrology as well, I now can see how I be having like visions in my dreams, or I'll be daydreaming and then the daydream will happen like in real life. Like it's really crazy. But yeah, this video is going to be focusing on how studying tarot has literally helped me just understand like the symbolism, the synchronicity and signs in my life. But I really want to talk about a dream I had when I was in elementary school. It had to be either 2nd or 3rd grade, but it's a dream that I remember too well. And they always say if you can remember a dream in the real world, then it was a message, like it was something significant, you know, like it's your subconscious, your spirit trying to talk to you. So let me tell y'all about it, because it was really crazy. And at first, I originally thought it was just because I had watched One Tree Hill. Yeah, it just crazy. The One Tree Hill, the school shooting episode. But let me get into the dream so then I can get into that. But literally in elementary school, I had a dream that I basically was in a school shooting. And I remember like literally laying on the ground face down, and I just remember like getting shot in my back. Like literally, like it felt so real that when I woke up, like it literally took me a minute to be like, I'm still walking around. And I guess that's the symbolism too of it. Like life is but a dream. Like sometimes I literally be walking around real life feeling like it's a dream, because I don't know, like that dream was so real. Like I know I've died many times in this physical life, but it was more of like a energetic death, if that makes sense, or symbolism for some type of transformation and things of that nature in my life. But okay, let me get into the dream. So I was in my school, and I remember I was in a library for some reason. And that's why I'm saying, I was like, I don't know if this came from me watching like the One Tree Hill episode or what. Because I feel like that episode came out though in like 2005, 2006. I don't know. But basically in my dream, I had got shot in my back by the school shooter. And again, like it felt so real that it was to the point where I was walking around my real life like, what the fuck? Now mind you, this happened in like elementary school. Yeah, elementary school. And I still remember the dream so vividly to this day. And I'm in my early 30s. Like literally, like, so almost a decade or two remembering this dream. And it didn't hit me until last year when I started playing around with the tarot cards and, you know, just learning to read the cards, look at the imagery and things of that nature. Oh, and also meditation. I'm very big on like meditating now, at least minimum. Like if I got something going on, I try to do like 15-20 minutes, but max I'm always trying to shoot for at least 40 minutes to an hour. I've gotten up to an hour like maybe twice. It's a task, but not really. But yeah, so I started meditating as well, while also learning the symbolism in tarot. And I just remember like doing a reading for myself and the night before, and I remember the next morning I meditated, and after I meditated I got in the shower because I normally try to meditate either like late at night or early in the day. But this time it was early in the day, so I was like, okay, meditate, shower, you know, get the routine going. And literally, I don't know if it was because the shower and, you know, water is already super spiritual, but after that meditation and getting in the shower, I was just sitting there like proud of myself for learning tarot, like picking up the cards, like feeling into like what the cards are about, like trusting my intuition, like with meditation and things like that. I was just really proud of myself for tapping into my spiritual bag. So I'm in the shower, like just thinking about this, like, oh my God, like, yeah, like learning tarot, like symbolism, things of that nature. And all of a sudden, the memory of the dream of me getting shot in the back popped up into my head. And I was like, dang, like at this point, like I'm learning astrology, like really just learning myself, trying to piece myself together, like on my healing journey, trying to make things make sense. You know, because you can, in the now, you could go back in your past and cipher through things and connect it. And same thing with the like future. Like, again, it's all literally one moment. And I just remember I stopped mid shower and I was like, that dream you had of getting shot in the back is basically, it was giving, like, my intuition popped into my head like, Morgan, like that was symbolism for your inner child, like dying, because that is the whole point of this life. Like, we come in so innocent, like so in wonder of the world, and then we just go through life, go through experiences from our upbringing. Especially if you're a star seed or a light worker or a strong soul, you know, like it be more like spiritual warfare versus like physical warfare or like physical problems. Like spirit wise, energetic wise, like we be going through it. We be going through it. So I was like, girl, that was symbolism for your inner child dying. Because also too, like, again, it was elementary school, that kind of that transition into middle school. And you know, middle school is where you really kind of change, like you start caring middle school is just that age 12, 13. We start getting into our hormones. We start caring like what people think about our shoes, how we look, like da 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 da, versus at elementary school, like we don't really care like about shoes or having like the flyest clothes, or you know, that's not something we get into until we get older and experience more of life and go through like puberty and things of that nature. So I was like, that was my subconscious mind letting me know, like, yeah, girl, like your inner child is about to die off, but like you'll meet her again, you know. But like in that moment, I could just kind of see where my innocence, in a sense, it was symbolism for my innocence dying. Even me, like I was just one of those girls that developed quickly, so I just had to like adapt quickly. So I can just now see where that dream just made so much sense. Like, and again, it's a dream I had in elementary school that I wholeheartedly, vividly remember to this day. Like, it felt so real. But again, also learning astrology, I'm like, that was my moon being in the 12th house. Like, even daydreams, like I call them visions, but I now understand it be me daydreaming. Like, there's something really significant about me when I dream, whether it's a night dream or a daydream. Like, and I don't believe it's a coincidence that my moon is in the 12th house. Like, I can always like feel what's not being said, or I'll always just get like crazy dreams with people that I specifically know in my life, but it's so batshit crazy that I'm just like, you know, it's all about me decoding it or learning to decode it. Or again, if you're finding this video, you just know like dreams speak in such a totally different language. Like, it's not literal. Like, you have to like decode it and figure it out and lean into like the symbolism. But yeah, I was like, let me share that, because if you're finding this video, I feel like you are a reflection of me, so you definitely understand like what I'm saying. If you're finding this video, you could be psychic, you could have strong like mediumship abilities, like just gifted, like gifted. We all have spiritual gifts that we can tap into, and I just think it's really cool that I'm really like understanding minds, or really learning minds, and I can just now see where it's always been a part of me, even when it was kind of like unconscious, like not conscious. Like I can now see where all my daydreams, I am the queen of having a daydream or a dream, and then like a few hours, days, or maybe like a week, month later, it'll happen in real life, and I'll be literally sitting there like, I seen this before. And you seen it in a dream, whether you were like sleep dreaming or daydreaming, like Morgan, you seen it in a dream, you seen it in the subconscious. So it was really hard to like own it without being able, or not really tapping into like the spiritual world left. Because I just remember like bringing it up to my mom, and she was just like, yeah, Morgan, like that's deja vu, like it always gets chalked off to deja vu. But it's like, no, like I don't believe in deja vu, I don't believe in coincidences anymore. Like I truly understand, like I am the creator, and or I am always co-creating with God, with the universe, with source. And those are my breadcrumbs, like those are my glitches, those are my cheat codes. And again, like if you're finding this video, you'll have your signs, your synchronicities, your cheat codes, your glitches. You just have to learn yourself, you have to know yourself, you have to study yourself. And I guess that's the beauty of me learning, again, tarot, because we just live in a day and age where it can be very misconstrued. And I've just come to learn, like, more than the physical thing itself, more than any external thing that I tap into, it's my intent with it. Like I hold the power, the cards don't hold the power. Even down to like, gun activity. Like I hate how, I feel like I talked about this in a previous video, but I hate how like guns get a bad rep. Like it's like, oh, ban the guns. Guns can go off by themselves, but a lot of times people are normally like fidgeting with it or messing around with it. But it's like, a gun just literally can't make the choice to kill somebody. Like it's the man that's wielding the gun. Like the gun can take a life or it can save a life. It's the intention of the man wielding it. And I feel like that's just with everything. Masters of the Universe is coming in now significant. Like they spent the whole time in that video trying to get the power sword or the magic sword. Spoiler alert if you didn't see it. Just for like the sword to break, or for the evil villain, when he got a hold of the sword, he realized he didn't have the power because the power wasn't in the sword. And when the sword broke, he realized that, like, what are the words? I have the power. The sword doesn't have the power. It's your intention with the sword. And that's why the villain guy couldn't harness the sword's power. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're, it makes sense. But you are here to just learn yourself, decode yourself. If you're finding this video, you could be somebody, again, with strong, like, psychic abilities, strong, like, connections to your dreams, like, just very gifted. And you're not crazy. You're not alone. Don't feel like you're crazy. Literally trust that gift, hone into that gift, and ask about it. Like, like sit with it, sit with yourself, meditate on it. And if you literally feel like it's for you, then tap into it, harness it. Like even me starting this channel, getting into tarot, like channel messages, I was like, this is a power that I know I have, and I just have to like nourish it. Like with just, I feel like with spiritual gifts, it's just like any physical gift or, like physical ability you have. To be the finest basketball player, like you gotta practice. To be the finest freestyler, you gotta practice. If you want to be a spiritual practitioner, you have to practice. And that just comes from, again, trusting your abilities and trusting that you do have the gift, and not doubting the gift, not questioning it. Like even if others around you may question it, again, like people around me was like, nah, like deja vu. And I had been saying it, like I'm just the type of person, I can text somebody and they'll be like, oh my god, I literally was about to text you. Or I could be thinking of somebody and they'll randomly, like as soon as the thought passes, they'll randomly reach out to me. Like it's just so much so much and so many signs and synchronicities of me having this gift that it's like I would be dumb. I would be dumb not to tap in. I would be dumb not to own it. And again, I just feel like that comes from me like learning to know myself. And knowing yourself and learning yourself is learning all aspects and knowing all aspects of yourself. Your light and your dark. Your good and your bad. Your happy and you're sad, you know, and be able to pass your own judgment. Like, again, I live in a day and age where tarot can get projected as evil, but I knew I had a calling, and I'm not the type of person to listen to other people's projection. Like, even now, like with me getting into tarot, people that know me know I'm not evil, but then they like to be like, oh, Morgan, be careful, like the cards are evil, as if the cards got control over me, as if the cards have the power over me. And again, I just realized like I'm talking to people that chose to give their power away. 555 on my timer. Like, if you're finding this video, you're ready for a change. Like, you're ready to be like creative. Like, you're ready to just express and step into your weirdness, your psychicness. And again, like, it took me buying my first deck and shuffling and doing readings on myself to realize like, no, like I am psychic. Like, I feel like the minute I actually started like declaring it, saying I am, everything just started flowing and going. But yeah, like it's now to the point where I can literally like cipher my dreams a little bit or decode my dreams a little bit. Again, it's always I'm fairly new, so it's always, you know, like this push and pull, this give or take, or sometimes they'll just be so far-fetched. I'm like, I gotta sit on this. I have to feel into this. But if you're finding this video, trust your gifts, trust your abilities, trust what you know. You know you're psychic. You know you're a seer. Okay, y'all. Sorry, my camera died. But I believe I was saying, if you are finding this video, then you are a psychic, you are a seer, and you need to own your gifts. You need to hone into your abilities and your power and just kind of see where it takes you. Let it kind of guide you on the greatest adventure you ever been on in regards to getting to know yourself and love yourself and getting to know the world and love the world and the people in the world. But yeah, I don't want this to be too long, but I just wanted, again, to come on here and talk about how tarot is literally helping me decode my dreams, understand symbolism in life, in certain movies, TV shows, books, things of that nature. It's basically teaching me to like see way past what's on the surface, like just to view things from a deeper perspective, if that makes sense. And I feel like that's what we all need. We literally sometimes can take things at face value, and people be messing with us. They be getting over on us. But it's literally because we're taking things at face value. Social media is now coming in significant. Like, social media, people are literally just showing you, majority of the people are just showing you the highlights, the good things that are happening in their life. Like, they wouldn't dare show you the bad things. Like, it's such a smoke and mirror kind of gimmick game with social media. So you just have to be careful. Again, use your discernment and know yourself. Know what you're going for. Know what you're not going for. Trust what you feel is right. Trust what you don't feel is right. But yeah, if you're finding this video, you could be into tarot. You could be a new beginner like me. You could be thinking about getting into tarot, and maybe you just kind of had like those last lingering thoughts. Because even me getting like more vocal about me like planning the cards, I now have like people writing me, DMing me like, oh my God, I always wanted to get into this, but I'm scared. And not listen. If you're scared, go to church. Like, I just feel like if you scared, then I would not tap into this scare. Like, you gotta fully like know yourself and trust yourself and know that like, what is there to be scared of? Like, what is there to be scared of? I just feel like if you scared, I told her too, I was like, if you scared, I wouldn't indulge until you get past, you know, like that hurdle basically. But yeah, man, Feeling good, feeling great. Thanks for being here. And I hope, again, this resonated with you. If you found it, I know it probably does. And if you're thinking about reading cards, reading oracles, reading tarot, do it. Especially if you haven't experienced it and it's something like your curiosity is like leaning you towards. Like, don't go off of nobody else's perspective, like experience. Pass your own judgment. What do you feel about the cards? You can't pass your judgment until you know, get up with the cards. So get up with it. And if you get up with it and you realize it's not for you, then it's not for you. But I just don't like how sometimes people will be like, oh, I heard they're evil. Oh, like, I found this video, we don't do that. We don't do that. We pass our own judgments over here. We have our own mind. We are a free thinker. We know what good is a mind if I can't change it. Maybe I thought they were evil because that's what somebody told me. Now I want to use them. Now I want to try them. After using them and trying them, you don't think it's evil. You know that they are a reflection of you, a reflection of spirit. So, pish posh. But yeah, let me feel into this. Anything else? No, I really just, again, wanted to talk about, for my personal journey, just how tarot is just helping me truly see things for what they really are. Because again, I always tell people words were man-made. Energy has always been the language of the universe, will always be the language of the universe. So tap into that energy. And mind you, I always tell people too, like, and then I swear I'm gonna go. But tarot, people think it's scary because they really be thinking like the cards hold the power. But I always tell people all tarot does is reflect back to you what's already in your subconscious. It's like things you, again, I just feel like the cards, anything outside of you is a reflection. And if you just, you don't even like the original image in the mirror, you're not gonna like the reflection. Or if you can't be real with yourself, then the card's just gonna throw you off. But people always just be scared because it be so accurate. But it's just like what? It's like people, what did Kanye say? People are scared of the truth or don't like the truth in a world full of lies. Like, it just is, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I just feel like it's such a good divination tool. Like, if you're just okay with your card being pulled, basically, and I talked about that in a video ago, like, I'm just somebody, I love 8 Mile myself. Like, let me pull my card so that way when somebody else try to pull my card, like, I'm not shocked. That's why a lot of people just be getting so offended, because somebody else is just be telling them about themselves things that they already know, you know, like they're not working on. So that's why you really get riled up. And that's really, I feel like, all the cards do. Like, they just reflect back to you stuff you know you need to work on, stuff you already know what's up. You just don't want to admit it to yourself, or people be needing to hear it for, like, from another person or like another lens. Like, it's just, again, people just don't trust themselves. People don't know how to trust their intuition. Like, they be looking for the evidence. Like, you know what you know. You don't need no evidence to prove it. Trust what you know. And that just, again, comes from knowing yourself, understanding yourself, trusting your gifts, and trusting your abilities. But yeah, feeling good, feeling great. Thanks for being here. If you made it to the end, leave me a 555 for change. And also leave me a 333 for, like, creativity and expression, because that's all this is. Like, tarot, numerology, astrology, like, these are just permission slips we gave ourselves to remember who we are, to return to ourselves. And that's the whole name of this game of life. But yeah, I love you all. Thank you all for being here. My channel is growing. I appreciate you all for even believing in me. Like, if you're here now, like, you're an OG. Like, you're gonna be an OG, because we're just gonna keep getting bigger and better and elevating and inspiring and expressing and pivoting when we need to. But yeah, thanks for being here. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one.